year 100 and 110. For the band, I want to celebrate you because you are Ojaja band. Thank you. And I'll definitely give a message to the Ooni for you because I enjoyed when you were talking. One guidance told me Nigeria is blessed with talent. And we have seen one talent here. You are here and we acknowledge you and we thank you. Keep it up and keep on growing for Ojaja for the next 400 years. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
You create it.
Directed me to specially introduce the special guest of honor for today's occasion is no other person, Chief Afolabi, the CEO of Army International Oil and Gas. Please let's put hands up for Chief Afolabi, Army International Oil and Gas. Please, cameraman, please kindly stay away from where the sword is.
Paparazzi, please give way so we can have the sun turning ceremony.
We have our brother here, Maso Ibo.
in the building.
Maso Ibo is with us there. Thank you very much for finding time to always come around. Please. Please. Thank you, make way. Engineer Fisao. Adeni Kinde Akepe. Please. Make way, cameraman, please. Kindly make way, please. Our people are there to do that. Chief, if you don't obey, thank you so much.
General, can you see do it? General the Sultan. Once a general will forever be a problem.
Let me see.
Are you not going to put no block here?
Don't put it now. You have to block it. No problem. This goes up. Let's clear this road. Clear.
Wait for you. Wait for you.
Thank you. Let's kill it.
Concentrate on photo, picture.
Big man. But you know, he never mentioned your name. He just maybe you know himself.
No, come here.
International Royal Assembly. You became a national unifier. In the moment of conflict, you stand as a calm voice. In the moment of division, you become a bridge. In the moment of crisis, you become the nation's conscience. He spoke truth to power. When he asked them how many of you can live among your people, how many of you stay in your consistency, but we the kings will stay within their consistency. He promoted youth empowerment and entrepreneurship through thousands of jobs created, as well as empowerment programs, tech incubation activities, agricultural initiatives, and cultural tourism development. He has advanced the dignity of traditional institutions, and he has set a standard that is difficult to meet. You are actually redesigning the throne of Ife as a global seat of civilization, as a global seat of heritage and moral leadership. And most significantly, you have championed education as the gateway to Africa's Renaissance. To commemorate your 10th coronation anniversary, just days ago, on Sunday, November 30th, 2025, you commissioned the Ojaja Artificial Intelligence Center, as well as hotels, malls, offices, cinemas, and SME centers at Ogombo Road, Ajah. Foundation number 3, you deserve another round of applause. Foundation number 3, his vision, his legacy, and his prophecy fulfilled. Ladies and gentlemen, the population of Africa is approximately 1.4 billion, with youths under the age of 25 accounting for about 60% of our population. Without quality education, this youth population represents a demographic time bomb. But with the right investment, it can become the continent's most significant competitive advantage. It is for this reason that Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́fin Àdìmúlà Arólé Odùduwà, the Ooni Adéyẹyè Ẹniìtàn, Babátúndé Ògúnwùsì, Ooni of Ife, Ọjájá II, Ooni of Ife, who is the co-chairman of the National Council of Traditional Rulers of Nigeria and Chancellor of the University of Nigeria, and Ojoja University, Ẹ̀yẹ Korea, Ìlọrin and Ilé-Ifẹ̀ campuses, decided to make a massive investment in education through Ojaja University, which cannot be separated from his deep heart. Long before the acquisition, long before the renaming, long before the redesigning of his academic soul, Kábíyèsí carried in him a great vision. A university that restores dignity to African knowledge, a citadel where innovation meets culture, a melting point where learning becomes practical, relevant, and transformational. When Kábíyèsí acquired the former Crown Hill University and renamed it Ojaja University, he took a giant historic step, not just as a king, but just as a private citizen, but as a continental builder. Kábíyèsí has become a pioneer among African monarchs. Indeed, the first known that I've seen, I went through Wikipedia and Google, is a pioneer among the monarchs in the world in taking institutional ownership of a higher education at the level of a university as a tool for generational empowerment. I think it deserves a great. His vision aligns with the ancient Chinese proverb. The Chinese proverb says, if you plan to plant rice in 1 year, do so now. But if you plan for 10 years, plant trees. If you plan for hundreds of years or beyond, educate the youth. Kábíyèsí has chosen the path of
multiple generational impact, the part of the poor, the significance of Ojaja University to the throne of Oduduwa. To many people, they are fast. What concerns the KBSC with university education? Ojaja University is not just an educational institution. It is a cultural embassy. It's a cradle of ideas. It's a modern extension of the wisdom of Oduduwa. It's a platform that reconnects Africa to its intellectual heritage. Ife Unveils, as you have heard from the anthem of Ife Unveils, is the source of origin of the world. And so for this reason, it's a symbol. So from Ife Unveils, a platform that reconnects Africa to its intellectual heritage. From Ife Unveils campus to the London campus, the university stands as a symbol of the renaissance of university civilization, and indeed is a testament to the intellectual richness of the source, Ife itself. It's a catalyst for human capital development. It's a hub for integration of research, culture, technology, and enterprise. A place where the world will come to learn the new African knowledge system. Our own African Imhotep is a black African that is called Imhotep. He practiced first as a pharmacist, he practiced as a medical doctor, he practiced as an architect, he's the first world structural engineer, he's the first civil engineer, and he was a prophet to a pharaoh. He built the first stepwise pyramid. Ojaja University aims to bring the accurate history of Africans to the forefront. The Greek Hippocrates, who is called Hippocrates, is not the father of medicine, even though that was what we were taught in school. The real father of medicine is a black African from Egypt, whose name is Imhotep, as erroneously documented in favor of Hippocrates. Because he actually went to Egypt 2,200 years after Imhotep to learn about medicine, based on documentation from the African quintessential polymath Imhotep description. Who was Imhotep? Like I mentioned, was an architect, pharmacist, physician, peace engineer, astronomer, chief minister of Pharaoh, and he was a visionary. The African is often regarded as the first known scientist and polymath in history. Pyramid. The idea produced the step pyramid of Djoser. This is the oldest large-scale stone structure in the world. Why this was revolutionary? Imhotep transformed engineering, architecture, history. Without Imhotep, there are no great pyramid. Before I see them today, it's important for us to know that KBSC want to bring the true African history to the knowledge of Africans. This university is not for Nigerians alone. It's for all Africans wherever they are located. Remember that the Moors have already occupied North America, they have occupied Asia, ever before America was formed. The Moors who represent the black Africans, we have conquered the world before now. We have defied, Imhotep was defied 2,000 years after his death, defied by the Greeks themselves as the god of medicine, recognized as the father of so many professions. Ladies and gentlemen, similarly, mathematics have shaped science and spirituality across Africa, from the building of pyramids to Timbuktu's astronomical manuscripts. You need to go to the palace of Ooni Of Ife to recognize the value of Ife divination system. How he has used Ife divination to create the images of the various kings before him. Is the 51st Ooni Of Ife. Based on binary, remember that Ife divination is based on mathematical binary logic. A forerunner to what today we are referring to as computer science and engineering, and indeed artificial intelligence. Africans understood what the world is recovering today, that mathematics is not merely a tool, but a language of creation. Ooni Of Ife, through Ojaja University, is where you expect tradition to meet innovation, where he wants to demonstrate that the Africans have also innovated in various ways, where heritage meets technology and where African leadership meets global excellence. The second to the last block, we are university post for the global map. As co-chancellor and chairman of the governing council, I stand here today on behalf of the board of trustees and governing council, the vice chancellor and the entire academic community of Ojaja University. We are ready to use AI technology to promote the concept of Ife divination, which is very indigenous to Ile-Ife. The journey that we want the journey to start with the award of degrees in Ife divination, and this week of study will begin immediately with our application to NUC. We are ready to compete globally. We are ready to collaborate internationally. We are ready to produce leaders for Africa and the rest of the globe We are ready to open our gates later to the next century of AI technologies, thinkers, innovators, and change makers. Our strategic vision positions Ojaja University as a leading center of African leadership renewal, a global hub for comparative civilization study. That's why we have been chosen by an American international NGO. Ojaja University has been chosen and Ife will be the center for global futures in Africa. A continental destination for digital transformation, digital health innovation, agri-tech, edu-tech, a home for entrepreneurs, scientists, and agriculturalists and cultural scholars. A beacon of ethical leadership and social impact. Graduates of Ojaja University will be very proud to be Africans. We therefore call to every individual present here today to support this vision. I stand before the global guests and distinguished leaders to make a passionate appeal. Let us support Ojaja University. Let us remember we are not just supporting the king, we are supporting generations yet to come. Let us empower his vision. Let us build a new legacy of African excellence. Let us welcome scholarship for indigent Barbarian students. We welcome endowment of professorial chairs. We welcome sponsorship of research and innovation laboratory. We welcome donation of learning infrastructure, library, hostels, medical facilities, inside, oversight, far side, and foresight and far side. So together with him, let us raise the walls of the future of African children that all of us can be proud of. The youth constitutes 60% of population, like I mentioned. Chief Obafemi Awolowo said, the children of the poor you refuse to educate will never let your children have peace. It is in our interest to create an environment that allows our children to be properly educated as quickly as possible so that we can have peace and our generations yet unborn will also have peace. In conclusion, the Ooni of Ife is a king, not just for now, but a king for the ages. Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́ọ̀fin Àdìmúlà Àrólé Odùduwà. You are the king whose light cannot be hidden. You are a monarch whose truth cannot be erased. You are a leader whose compassion cannot be denied. You are a father whose love for humanity echoes across generations. Your legacy of humility is already reaching the hearts of millions of people worldwide. You have been able to demonstrate that the Yoruba race is not just in Nigeria. We have visited our people in America, you visited our people in South America and in North America and Asia. Your impact is already visible, not just in Africa but across continents, including Europe. Your name will be remembered not only as the Ooni of Ife, but as the king who rebuilt hope, who revived culture, who redefined African leadership through Ojaja University. As we unveil the Ife campus of Ojaja University today, led by our able chairman, His Excellency, we say we also unveil a new dawn, a new intellectual horizon for Africa, a center for global future. We open a new chapter in the story of our civilization, starting with the source again. A new legacy that we have leave all of us. We require substantial resources to drive these initiatives, and we appeal to you all to support all these initiatives. Kábíyèsí, may your reign continue to flourish. May your wisdom continue to guide us. May your light never dim. Kádé pẹ́ lórí, kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. Káwọn olórí máa pọ̀ sí láàfin. Particularly with $1 billion support. Long may your majesty live. Thank you, God bless Ojaja University. God bless the throne of Oduduwa. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless Africa. And God bless the source of humanity in the world. God bless you.
A round of applause for the Chairman Governing Council, Professor Nere Bale, who just shared a huge joke. And Kábíyèsí said, just like we all said. Thank you so much. Thank you, University Librarian Dr. Ibrahim Ayokola. Thank you, University Bossa, Mr. Dere Abiodun Munir, the Acting Registrar.